This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, West Coast correspondent Al Jackson, a sports winner, and Leo's yacht. It's all coming up right after this.
I'm so little, I'm so small. I'm a little PG kind of guy. Lying here in my nursery, in the hospital. What do you have to do to get service in this place? I just love being a breastfed baby. Oh, nurse, could you get the lights up a little brighter, please? So easy to sleep here. And the nursery's lit up like Times Square in the Big Apple. All those people looking at me through the glass. Oh, nice facial hair. That lady's got some. I love being touched by the nurses. I don't have to be in this diaper. They just put it on 5 minutes ago. Okay, time for a new one, nurse. How don't you think? Huh? Nice little babe lying here next to me. Hi, honey. How are you? You like older men? Honey, want to see the biggest pacifier you've ever seen? Perfect. The umbilical cord thing wasn't enough. Cut off the umbilical cord. Then Dr. Feelgood shoved that thermometer right up. All right, Doc, what's the deal? What are we doing here? Doctor, what are you holding on to that for? Doctor? That looks awfully sharp, Doctor. Excuse me, Doctor, don't you know? What are you cutting? There's that subhuman in the window. That can't be my dad. I just see much taller, a full head of hair, and extremely slim. Hey, you over there in crib 3. You got 55 cents? I could use a caffeine-free Diet Coke.
That's my boy.
Now, some more Bob and Tom.
You want it. You need it. You can't live without it.
This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Mr. Al Jackson should be checking one. There he is. Holy mother of God.
Hello.
What is that?
Ooh, you look touchable.
That tracksuit you're wearing. Holy. What the hell is that? Yeah.
Chicky, you know how we do, man. Sometimes you got to bust out the velour tracksuit. You know, it's kind of a gray, rainy day here in Denver. So I was like, let's reset the energy before the day starts.
There you go.
And that's where I am.
Nicely done. Yeah, so. It looks like a bazillion fish scales or something, don't you think?
It is fish. Dean and I were talking, before I came on air.
Sure.
And we both decided, because it's not houndstooth. It is a pattern.
Yeah.
And it's got to be fish scale. It's just velour fish scale. That's orange, black, and green, as you do.
It's got to be felt.
The velour must be felt. Somebody wants to fill you up. Yeah.
Hey, I'm always here for a little exploration. I was having a thought when we came back to air.
Yes.
And I wanted to get your opinion on this. Okay, now we're talking about globally.
Okay.
Oh.
You walk into a bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it better to say that you've, as an individual, you won the Masters, you've won the Indy 500, car racing's big all over the world, you've won the Tour de France, or you kick the winning kick in the World Cup. Which is like going to open up the key to the city? Which is the biggest
easy.
one of all those?
Yeah,
World Cup.
World Cup. That'd be my vote. World
Yeah.
Cup.
Well, let me take the World Cup out of there because they're teammates. Let's just do individual.
Okay.
So Tour de France, we have. Tour de France.
Okay.
Indy 500.
Yeah,
And
Indy
Masters.
500. The Masters, which is that's global.
Uh-huh.
And I'll throw Wimbledon in there because tennis is big.
Okay.
Oh, I would think Wimbledon.
Nah. As a lady, if I had a guy come up to me who was a tennis player,
Yeah.
Really? You wouldn't care for that?
no, I would, but over a race car driver, I think I'd go with a race car driver.
You're not being a little biased there?
Maybe, but
Maybe.
What I know for sure, we can argue at the top. Bike racer definitely at the bottom.
out.
Yeah, that's the least sexy.
I don't
sport.
know. That's big over in Europe though. Like when you're in Italy and you turn the TV on, there's just a random we'll turn on the game and it'll be the Mariners versus the Guardians or something.
Sure.
Like they'll have random bike races on in Spain, and it's just big over there. But Formula One's big over there too. That's why I was wondering how
One
big
in
the car
there.
race.
The thing with Wimbledon is there's a chance after you win Wimbledon, there's a strong chance you're at some sort of bar with Tom Cruise and Barack Obama. there
George
are
Clooney.
real A-listers who watch that.
I think Formula One, if you'd thrown that
That's a
into the
good
equation, that would have been
Like
number
you're
one.
on Leo's yacht.
Yeah.
2 days after you win Wimbledon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's have the bigger discussion here, Josh. Do you want to be on Leo's yacht? And here's my argument as to no.
Okay.
When you get on that yacht, you are assuming a subservient position to Leo.
Mm-hmm.
That means that no matter where you are in the night, if Leo wants to make a toast, you have to stop your conversation and fake turn around with your glasses of champagne. If Leo's too drunk and everybody needs to go home, no matter what's going on, you have to adhere to his rules. I don't know if it's the best look for a guy when his woman sees him ushered out of somewhere before he's ready to go.
That's an interesting concept.
I'm not being misogynistic. I'm just talking about being a dude.
But so you're
And
on
the idea.
you're on the yacht
Yeah,
with
you're
your
just-
gal. You're not there picking up gals.
No, yeah, let's say you got there and you got there single,
Okay.
and things worked out well, and now you have a gal, and you guys are talking, and you're getting to know. Oh, your dad was this, and your mom is, and then somebody's like, "Hey, Leo wants us all in the kitchen." It's like, "Oh, does he?" Like,
No, see, there's a technique I would use that would
talk to me.
As soon as somebody goes, "Hey, Leo wants to make a toast," I would be the guy. Listen, everybody, my buddy, he's got something he really wants to tell us. Why don't we go in there and let's listen to what Leo has to say? And so all of a sudden, you're like you're the master of ceremonies.
What a kiss ass you are.
No. It's not to kiss Leo's ass. It's to show all the single women
Leo.
there.
You know Leo.
That
But they all want to be with Leo, not with you.
No,
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't all be with him.
And the girls, they
Right.
probably get jealous.
He's going to
when
get the runoff.
They probably get jealous when I made Leo wrap his hands around my hips and say, "I'm king of the world," like we're in Titanic together.
The other move you can do, and so it would depend on my mood here, is when Leo
It would depend on my mood, he says, in a serious way.
is when Leo's giving the toast, I secretly just grab a glass of champagne and walk out to the front of the yacht outside, like I'm going to smoke or whatever.
Oh, by yourself?
Yes, and
Oh.
in that sort of scenario, there's always one woman who's not putting up with the hype. She's not falling into it.
Yes.
And she's going to come out and go, "So what are you doing out here?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
So I'm either the guy who really cares or the guy who doesn't care at all. That's the only way to play
I like that.
that.
Okay, now here's my last question, Josh, because you set the scene so eloquently. When she goes, "What are you doing out here?" Do you hit her with a funny line like, "I can't take any of that," or do you say, it just it was a couple years ago that my dad passed away, and that's why I just.
Oh, okay.
So do you go with the sad angle, or do you go with the I'm fun guy, or I'm reflective guy?
I would never go with the sad angle. I would either
Wouldn't go
say,
with I was waiting for you, dear.
No, I would do the opposite.
Oh.
I would I would either say, again, this depends on the mood I'm in. So if she goes, "What are you doing out here?" I'd go, "Not being in there." Or I'd go, "I just had to get away from you for a second," and just see how she responded.
Or just say, I can't trust myself around you. Hit her with that.
And then you say very romantically, "Do you have any blow?"
That's right.
I must have missed something. I've never been at a party where that's been
offered.
Oh, they're doing blow back in there. Oh, really?
Really?
I'll be honest. I have, and it's for me. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Like I was immediately like, "Oh, this isn't my scene."
It's a bunch of guys in a room. They're all yelling over each other, talking about how their band was better than it really was.
This was all girls for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Chick, where were you in the 80s? It was everywhere.
I don't know. I was having kids, I guess, in the 80s. I think that's what happened.
I just kind of went into a different room. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
It's well, if it's at a party, what it is just people making more and more noise, going back and forth to the bathroom.
Yeah.
As more people join the caravan and think they're being discreet, it's like there's 4 adults in a bathroom that's not even a full bath. It's obvious what's going on in there, but you guys come piling out of there like a clown car. Acting. I guess there's a lot of antihistamines in there.
You know what? I've never even had a guy. I call that guy.
You never had a guy?
Never had a guy. Call him. He'll, call Fat Brian or whatever. He'll get us.
Oh.
I've never had a guy.
Buddy, you are not missing out on anything.
No.
It's just weird texts that you get like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. Hey, got that new Super Fire. No, don't bug me. I'm on my exercise bike. I don't want to think about that.
Super Fire.
Also, Fat Brian is dead.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Poor Fat Brian. Miss him.
Yeah,
miss him.
see,
That's a shame.
it's all about the names in your phone. I think that you can tell where you are in your life by like what's in your phone. Like if it's just women's names, if you're a guy, and it's just like cities that are behind it. Like you're definitely.
Is that how you classify the girls, by cities?
Well, he was a road dog for a while.
Of course he was.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how you organize your phone.
Cindy in Chicago.
Well, that's what you do. You try to link up the first initial of her name with whatever
With a
city
city?
it is. Yeah.
Or you
That
can go
helps.
Windy Cindy for that one. That also.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you have any famous people in your phone, Al?
Yeah,
something
I do.
I mean, like Hannibal, of course, but I know you know Hannibal, not because they're both black. Shut up. Yeah. I mean, but you know what I'm saying, Al.
What if Chick was like, you got them all, right? Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle,
Hannibal,
yeah.
Roy Wood.
It just comes in your phone like the preloaded U2 album.
I got to go to AT&T. Oh, what race are you declaring? Oh, I'm going to be white. Oh, well, we can't give you that.
So silly.
Oh, my God.
I've got like, who do I have? Doug Stanhope. If he's famous, I guess.
You got Bobcat.
I got Bobcat. I've got Bobcat, and I didn't even know we had each other's number until the last time.
I've got Chick McGee.
I've got Joe Theismann, and that's about it.
I have Peter Frampton.
There you go, Pete.
That's
There's
pretty famous.
Pedro.
Now, is it listed in your phone as Peter Frampton?
I think. Now, I do have somebody that...
Please tell me on his picture it's the one from Comes Alive. Please tell me.
But is it a bigger flex if Peter Frampton's in her phone as like PDF?
Yeah, it is.
It's a guitar. I think he sent this to me because it's just the guitar thing.
Or Peter Girth, something indicative of an experience.
What is wrong with you people?
Is he a healthy guy? I didn't know that.
No, I don't know.
Evidently she does. She's blushing.
Stop.
Now, Christy, obviously you are taken off the market now.
Right.
But in a hypothetical world, how would you organize your phone?
I don't know about that, Al. What time is it? Okay.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
How did I organize my phone?
How would you? I know you were always classy with it. I can't say the same.
I don't have an organizational per se. I just have people. I do it by first name, not last name.
Not by inches.
No.
Al, I think I have something that you might be interested in. When people take it off the dating apps and they start texting, often they won't have their last name in their online profile. So there's like a section in my phone of like Samantha Bumble, Mallory Bumble, Erica Tender, Cassidy Inge, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes. I would say when online dating took over, that was the first time that's so interesting you said that, because the classification system you just used shows the difference between pre and post online dating, because road dogs before would be just like cities, that you had been to, but then it kind of is all general, because you would have, sometimes it will be Bumble, it'd be Cindy Bumble Detroit, Cindy Bumble Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, it's like this weird specification. I don't know. It's maybe we all just know too many people.
Do you ever delete them, or do you keep them just in case Cindy decides to call you and you're like, I'm not taking that call?
I don't know. What if something happens? There's a Bumble family reunion, You never know what's going on.
Yeah, but people's situation out in these streets.
Yeah.
And, obviously I've been retired for a while now, but like, even just a couple months, you think that like I'm so special because I'm Al or Willie or Chick, or like they have 7 other people that they're kind of plate spinning. So they've probably committed to 1 or 2 or 3 of those. So when you do call back, they're like, wait, who is it? Like you'll get a lot of who is this after even just 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, people deal with a lot of people.
All right. You are recently, this relationship you're in now, we can qualify that as recent, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
How much housekeeping was required in your cell phone? Or how much did you feel like you had to do?
Not much, because, I was with the demon for a while. And then there was what? I tried to, a perfect analogy, Jake. It's like, who's the center for the Spurs that keeps kind of retiring? LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, okay.
I'm like that. I was an all-star when I was out in these streets. And then I retired, and I got used to retired life a little bit. And then it looked like I was going to have to come out of retirement. I was a glimpse of my former self, but I didn't want that smoke, man. I didn't want to be texting late and like, what are you doing? And oh, your brother does this and your dad is. I just didn't. I wasn't in the dating scene because I couldn't hear one more word. I couldn't hear one more word at a bar.
Yeah, it's
like that scene in Flight where Denzel could have gotten off and they say, well, why didn't you just lie? And he said, I didn't have one more lie in me. That's how I was with dating. I couldn't hear one more. So how'd you get into comedy? I was like, I can't. And I just I was ready to just be like a weird recluse hermit, which I feel is my natural default setting anyway.
I'm going to regret saying this, but I used to say, I don't want to see another penis.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I say that daily, but life happens.
Yeah, but I think guys are a little different in a way, but
Well, we are a little different, because anytime a woman says to me, I don't want to see another penis, I say, too bad you're about to. It doesn't go over well.
It doesn't go over well? I can understand that.
Well, what made you change that?
I found the one I want to live with for the rest of my life.
Well, but
By the one, she means the penis.
Arguably, that's what, 5 years? So seriously, I mean, the rest of your life.
You think I'm only going to live 5 more years?
No, you're going to be that, and now give it up for
Old Lady Lee.
You better outlive all of us.
And
that includes Willie.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna give my eulogy, Christy.
I am not, Willie. Don't even talk like
You
that.
held me when I was a baby.
Oh, don't even talk
You're
like
gonna
that.
cry and cry.
Oh, my God.
No, I don't think I ever held you when you were a kid. I wanted
You
to smack
didn't?
you a couple of times. No, I don't think I did.
Bastard.
I don't think I did.
That's why I secretly resent you. I just figured it out.
I held him when he was 28.
My favorite Willie story is, and I didn't even know this happened, but according to you told me this, he used to come in here every morning before he'd go to school, and whoever was here would take the Griswold kids to school. Was the big joke.
So, and I knew the Redskins at the time was Chick's favorite team, but I didn't totally get which sport was which, and I saw on TV that the Red Sox had won the night before.
So he comes
and
in,
I go,
toddling in, and goes,
"Hey, Chick, Red Sox big win last night," and he just looks at me and goes, "Yeah." I think you didn't even get a Diet Pepsi.
No, I don't think I
did. The
did.
news I gave you was so bad that you changed plans.
I'm sure I came in and said, the Griswold, watch going into the break room, the Griswold kids are in.
I'd rather be thirsty.
Yes.
Than
try to educate this punk kid.
They won the series that year. It was very exciting.
Yeah, it was very exciting. So there you go. That's my Willie Griswold.
Well,
story.
Al, did you have a word for us today?
I did. We got all into Bumble phone organization chat.
Well, we can save it.
We can save it for Tom.
Okay.
Or do
Yeah, you won't have to do the work next week.
Yeah, the heck with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll wait till next week. But I'm curious.
Thanks, darling.
Sometimes it's
You
great
guys
just
are
to chat with
amazing.
you.
I love y'all.
Love you, man.
We love you. That is a great jacket.
Thank you. I wore for
I
you.
would say the exact same thing, only the opposite of what
Chick,
she
you
just
could wear that.
I would never wear that.
You could wear that.
It's too
Chick.
busy.
Chick, you would love it's velour,
It's
Chick.
so
You don't want to wear
soft.
velour? It feels like you made it.
Do you see me? I'm wearing a track jacket, but it's black with white. Okay.
That looks good too.
Ebony and ivory.
Yes.
Yes.
But that track jacket should be like yelling at 8th graders running laps outside.
Let's go, people.
He does.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.